You're watching Vancouver TV, where we show you what's happening in your city. We've got the latest movie reviews and access to your favorite celebs. From fashion to red carpets, live shows, and more, we cover it all, keeping you informed about your city and in the know about upcoming events.
To take the dirt out of the bag.
That's a classic right there.
Messing with that ain't no way.
What does I got 5 on it mean?
It's about drugs.
It's not about drugs. It's a dope song. Don't do drugs.
Get in rhythm. There you go. There you go.
Creep on in, on in, on in.
Can't believe how big they've got.
Did you hear Gabe got a boat?
He's kidding, right?
He's not kidding.
Hey, I think it's vodka o'clock.
Oh, yeah.
Where's Jason?
Jason?
Where were you? I didn't know if you were lost. Stick with me, and I'll keep you safe.
There's a family in our driveway.
It's probably the neighbors. But y'all scared of a family? Hi, can I help you?
Zora, put your shoes on.
If you want to get crazy, we can get crazy. What are you people?
It's us.
They look exactly like us. They think like us. They know where we are. We need to move and keep moving. They won't stop until they kill us. Or we kill them.
Be careful.
To win tickets to see this movie and other fun movie prize packs, visit www.vancouvertelevision.ca.
Hello, I'm Sheila Fajardo-Sherman with Clarence Canada. I wanted to introduce to you our new brand, My Clarence. With this new recipe of My Clarence, you'll be able to re-energize your skin, reboost, and have a great concept for your skin. It has a new in and out complex that allows our use of organic coconut water to let healthy nutrients into your cells, and it also has our extract of alpenrose to detoxify and get rid of toxins from your cells. We have a pretty skin complex that allows your skin to have radiance, hydration, and that glow you've been looking for, as well as our anti-pollution complex that's going to protect your skin against indoor, outdoor, and electromagnetic wave pollution. So with these 9 great products, this is new to Clarence, it is completely vegan friendly, so you'll be able to feel safe and healthy about using this new skincare range. We'll have 3 new moisturizers in the daytime that you can use depending on your skin. We also have a great new night moisturizer that also can be used as a sleeping mask to recharge your skin so when you wake up. We have 2 new moisturizers, especially our brand new Remove, which will also allow your skin to use micellar milk. So it'll cleanse your face, your eyes, your lips, all over that you need to cleanse. And one of my greatest new products that we have is the Refresh, which will help to re-energize and refresh your skin. So you can actually just spray it all over and you have a nice boosting action. Come in and try the newest products from My Clarence brand.
Hey guys, I am here today with Craig March. He is the director here at New Image College. Hi Craig, how are you doing today?
I'm doing really great. It's the last night of our show and we've had a great week, so we're having lots of fun.
I bet a whole week. So you guys must be a little bit tired, but it's exciting. The last night is like the last punch, right?
The last hurrah. The students have done an amazing job and have shown up every night, and we've had really awesome audiences. So I'm sure they're going to come and show up again tonight.
Wonderful. Tell me about this play and tell me about this program here.
The play itself, we feel very fortunate. Carmen Aguirre, who is a national phenomenon, she has graciously given me permission to adapt her one-person show to a cast of 11. And that's been challenging, but it's been phenomenal. It's talks about the story of her life in the Chilean Resistance and then her time in Canada and falling in love with a Mexican actor, and it parallels the two worlds and the hunted versus hunter and the unconditional love that we seek in our lives.
Wow, yes. And so tell me a little bit about this play and the story. It is a true story, and it's based on a true story. And it's a lot about history and the political strife that she went through, and that parallel between the love of what you believe in, right? Your political beliefs versus the love of your life. So that's so interesting. And how does that play into like a theatrical performance?
Well, it's one of those things for me, looking at it as an instructor and as a director. I was looking for something to really challenge the students and challenge the audience at the same time, and to allow us to look at something that I think is very topical of what's happening today. You know, it's a very scary world, and with the news of New Zealand and Christchurch and the borders and what's happening below us in the U.S., I felt like we needed to talk about something that meant a lot to a lot of people, and that's what we've done here. We've given the students an opportunity to dig deep into that history while looking at the topical aspects of what's happening in today's world.
That's what I thought was interesting, that, you know, it's different here. You're having your students kind of face theater in a different type of perspective, a more realistic perspective of, you know, what the world has kind of been going through for many years and what we're going through now, the realities of the world right here on stage, you know, not just Shakespeare and more classical contemporary works. You're really bringing in like real life experiences onto a stage, and I guess these students are taking a lot more than just theater away from it.
I hope so. I mean, for me, I believe that theater and the arts is about creating artists. It's not necessarily about creating actors. And when we create an artist, we have an opportunity to fulfill an emotional, physical, intellectual world for people that is different than just an actor. Anybody can be an actor, but the opportunity to become an artist is something that I think is a gift that people can walk away feeling more fulfilled by. And that's, for me, as an instructor, as a director, I always thrive to bring that artist out. And I think when you start with a play by Carmen Aguirre, who is an incredible artist, an inspirational artist, a person that faces the elements of society straight on, you become excited, and you want to give everything of your heart and soul to something that is that important to the world. So for me, I think artistry is really what we thrive for here, and I want to have in every actor, artist that I work with.
Beautifully said. Tell me a little bit about this acting program here at New Image College.
It's a very comprehensive program. It's a 2-year program. We have a gamut of things that the students go through. They experience a year 1 and a year 2 play. They explore Shakespeare and monologue, short films. They write. They sometimes direct. We often have opportunity for people to go beyond just the actor and take the seat of the director and the seat of the writer, and work very hands-on with what the industry is about. And that's one of the things that I find really full of pride here for us, is that the element of being in the industry while training people for the industry, it's really important, and it's exciting for New Image College.
Wow, that's exciting, and I can't wait to see some of the work here that's being done. Tell me a little bit about your students.
Passionate. We can definitely say the group is passionate and talented. We've got people from France, we've got people from Canada, obviously. We've got a couple people in the program that are from the US. But one of the inspirations about doing this play was we have 7 Latinx students in our group. And I was looking for a Latinx play to put on. And I've been familiar with Carmen's work, and she's been familiar with my work over the years. And when the opportunity came to work with this group, when I look at Blue Box, it just fits so well in the way of who these people are in their passion, who they are as what they want to be as artists, and to tell this story in a different way, taking it from a one-person show and putting it into this group, it just made sense. So, yeah.
Wonderful. It seems like you have accomplished a lot with this play. I can't wait to see it. Thank you so much for taking the time to talk to us. I'm sure there's a lot of people out there that would like to know more about this program. If you could kindly provide our viewers with maybe a website that they could visit so they could know more information.
Newimage.ca.
Newimage.ca, you heard it here. Thank you so much, Craig March, for joining us here for Vancouver Television, and I can't wait to talk to some of your actors.
Great. Thank you very much.
Hey guys, I'm here with another talented performer from the play. Her name is Taylor Gardner. Hey Taylor.
Hi.
How are you doing?
I'm doing fantastic.
Great. So tonight is closing night. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling good. You know, we had all our performances up to now have been stellar. We've had an awesome reaction from the audience, and you know, tonight is kind of our night to almost just have fun. There's nothing we can do by now. This is the last one. We're just gonna go out there and do what we do best, and we're just gonna perform.
Yeah, just, you know, break a leg, but not actually though.
Yes, exactly. Yes.
Please don't. So tell me a little bit about this experience, this play, and tell me about your character.
Well, I play multiple characters, but I'm a part of the whole ensemble for every scene that we have multiple characters on set. And I play, primarily I'm Bianca, who is one of Carmen's best friends. And then I also play Eva, who is another one of her best friends. Both play a pivotal role in her decisions and helping her through what she goes through in her life. And I don't want to give too much of the performance away, but you know, both characters strive to help her in her situations and in her life, just like a normal best friend would. Yeah.
And tell me about this role. How has it affected you? Like, how do you feel about it?
Well, it makes you really value your friends. Looking at what your friends will do for you, it's huge, right? Everybody has a best friend that they can relate to in their lives, and look back and say, oh, what would I do for this person? What would they do for me, right? And it's something that you really can bring to this character, or these characters, I should say, but also making these characters different from one another, because they are two separate people. So you have to make them who they are and bring them to life in their own ways. So it's awesome. I love it.
Wonderful. So tell me about the experiences you've had at the school, learning about the different types of acting and learning how to perform in a theatrical performance.
Well, this school, all I can say is it is amazing. It's got one of the best programs I've ever seen or heard about from those who I've talked to that go to other schools. This one, in my opinion, it outranks them. Not only in teaching styles, but just the curriculums, the way that they do live performances that are free. It's been one of the best experiences of my life. And that's saying a lot, because I've done quite a bit in my time, but enjoy once you've done it and once you've lived through, say, stress and struggle through it, but you enjoy it all the more. And the New Image College family, which we are a family, will always have a spot in my heart and in my life, and that goes to say something as to how this school operates, that we are a family. And the curriculum is tough, it's meant to be tough, but it makes you into an actor that can go in any direction and that is ready for the real world. But the teaching styles are there to support you and to be there for you if you are having trouble, which they help carry you along until you can support yourself, which is the best style of teaching. But they also let you fail, which you have to do. So it's an awesome balance of those two.
So tell me, what are some of the challenges that you face with this program?
Well, it all depends on the person that you are, and what challenges you as a human. I know for some people it's getting out of their shell, right? They don't want to explore the bubble. They just want to stay in the bubble. They're afraid to pop it. But there are others who the vulnerability is a problem, and being vulnerable is such a scary thing, and some people have struggles with that. For me personally, it's that vulnerability, but it's also a little bit of that I like to make a plan, I like to stick to that plan. But I'm learning here in this school to be malleable, to be able to change, to be able to take a direction in any which way I can. And that's what being an actor is to be able to change on a dime and be able to perform on a dime with a simple direction.
You all have very positive things to say about this program. That's why I asked you about the challenges, because I want new students when they're coming in to realize the challenges are really things that they don't need to worry about, that they will be learning when they are faced with these challenges. They'll have help and something that they can get through with the instructors and their team, right?
Exactly. The teachers are here for us. Part of this course is also finding out who you are as a human and what your morals are, what you stand for, what you want to bring to the table, and what you're willing to take from the table and give to the table, right? And the teachers are here every step of the way to help make sure that you're not taking too much, you're not taking too little, you're not giving too much, you're not giving too, right? Like they're there to make sure that you are supported when you need to be supported, and that you can fly when you're ready to fly.
Hey guys, I am here with one of the talented actors of the play. Hello, his name is Rafael Akash.
Ouais. Rafael Akash. Yeah, I answered you in French, so I was like, ouais,
Wait.
How's it going?
It's going great. How are you?
Yeah, I'm fantastic. Yeah, I'm ready for the last show. It's exciting. I always like last shows. You can give it your all and release everything on there, and there we go.
Yes, I know the last night's always a little bit more, I guess, or I would say less inhibited.
Yeah, there's less pressure to really outshine anywhere or to really put pressure on yourself, and I think the last show really gives it that opportunity to just let it all go.
And who's your character, Tom?
I play various characters, but I guess the two important ones would be the cousin, who is the love interest of Carmen. She falls in love with, or develops a kind of romance with her cousin, which is, in other countries kind of frowned upon or kind of looked the other way. But it develops into a very intimate and rather sexual relationship that doesn't last very long, because they both know it's either wrong, and it can't happen anyways because the revolution kind of goes in the middle and separates that from them. And the other character I play is Billy from Kentucky, and he's kind of a sad story actually. He's basically someone that calls Carmen when Carmen joins the sex telephone workforce, and he's one of the callers, and he's a very sad individual who just wants to find love. Yeah.
Sounds like a very dynamic story with a lot of different stories intertwined into one, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I think there's a lot to play with. There's a lot of characters. So the fact that it's a one-woman show that can be devised and deconstructed that way, for us to find the opportunity to just tell many different faceted stories, it's really cool. And that's, I think, one of the reasons I fell in love with this play, is the fact that it's so layered. There's not just one story, there are multiple. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And how have you been feeling about your performances so far?
Yeah, great. The first night was really good. We had a really good reception. I think there was a lot of support from the school that came along, so that gave us the feedback that we needed and the energy we needed. And every other night, we just kind of gave a different performance, and that's what's great about having a different evening every time, is you can give a different energy for the audience. And so far it's been great. It's been really enjoyable and really, we've just been fortunate to be on a stage like this one that's intimate. It's not too big, not too small. It's the perfect size for a story like this.
Yes, thank you for elaborating. Tell me, how do you feel about this program and your experience so far at New Image?
Well, I just joined New Image, so I came from Singapore, and they bumped me up to second year because maybe of the experience that I had previously. So I already received a BA in acting in Singapore, and I had worked in Melbourne for 2 years before coming to Vancouver. So I decided to choose New Image because I liked the program they presented. And once I came, this is my second year, and this is my first module. So I basically got to know these guys right now, whereas they had a whole year before that. But I've been very fortunate, and they've been a lovely group, and they've embraced me with love and care, and it's been very nice. And all the teachers are very accommodating, and they're very helpful, and the school kind of provides that for the actor to really just be included, which is nice. Yeah.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Rafael. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you too. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Good luck with the rest of the show.
Thank you very much.
We have another talented young actor here from the play. This one plays Carmen, or one of the actors that play. And your name is?
Michel Alvarez.
Michel Alvarez. Where are you from, Michel?
Mexico.
Mexico. So how long have you been here for?
I've been here for a year now, yes.
Awesome. So tell me a little bit about your experience so far.
It's been something. Well, at first, I think the first year flew by really quickly. It was a lot of transitioning from that life to this life, being so far away from home and learning all of these new things. Some people don't. Well, I didn't expect it to be so tough, but it actually is pretty tough. It's challenging, like Taylor said, and yeah, but it's been a hell of a ride, that's for sure. Yeah.
Awesome. Tell me about your character, Carmen.
Carmen. Well, this is supposed to be a one-woman play. We split the script so that 4 different women play Carmen. I'm one of them. The play goes back and forth in periods of Carmen's life, and I am playing one of, well, when she's in love with this one guy that breaks her heart several times during several years, and she's a tough cookie, so yeah, it's pretty intense to play her. Yeah.
An empowering role. Yeah. What have you learned from this role?
I've learned actually a lot about myself in my relationship too. I've learned how to stand up for myself as well, and that's something I've learned from Carmen, or playing Carmen, and yes, it's pretty empowering.
So, I mean, I keep saying, I hear so many good things about this school from you guys and, the director about the program. Tell me, what is your favorite thing about this program?
Everything. But one thing that I really like is, this is a acting for film program, but if they see that you're interested in, I don't know, directing, writing, more behind the camera stuff even, they'll help you and they'll push you to find your way in this, even if it's multiple things, which I really appreciate because I love writing as well, and they've made me more passionate about that too. So, yeah.
Wow. So you could come here thinking you're just interested in acting, but then learning the whole world of theater and the industry, you could become passionate about so many other parts of theater. Acting, right?
Yes, there's a lot of branches. We even had this stunt class for a couple months, and you never know if you want to be a stunt actor and that's your passion. Yeah, it's different for everyone.
What about you? What did you realize about yourself what are you most passionate about when it comes to theater? Is it the acting?
Actually, I am more into film. I do love theater, but I think that if I'm gonna be part of theater, it would be more of script writing than actually performing, even though I love performing. That's my lifetime passion. But yeah, you realize these little things that you didn't know at first.
Michelle, if you could give a piece of advice to a new student that wants to enroll, what would you tell them?
Don't be afraid. It is scary. It is tough. Don't expect it to be easy at all. But just live the moment, because you'll look back and you'll see yourself and you won't recognize you. Like, you'll be a complete different person, and in a beautiful way, don't get me wrong. Like, it's empowering.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Michelle. Good luck with the rest of the show.
Thank you.
I know you guys are going to just kill it.
Oh, I hope so. We're trying.
Awesome.
Doing water runs, I walk into the civil registry to get the coveted Argentinian identity card, the one that will make the border crossing easier. An old man opens my file.
¿Qué es esto?
What's this? He asks. There are photocopies of 3 passports. One is Bolivian, another Chilean, and another Canadian. Each has a photo of me. In the first, my hair resembles a lion. In the second, my hair is pulled back. And in the third, my hair is somewhere between.
You gotta understand, if they call you, they're gonna try to break you any way they can.
To peel your skin off, electrocute you, suck your nails out.
When you're being interrogated, you really need to keep everything quiet. Your voice, your breath,
your heart. You'll have to stab a knife into your heart to kill the fear.
That's how we stay safe. Inexperience is good, Conrad, inexperience.
Your next experience is to make an Olympic into Chile.
By plane.
By plane?
Yes, you'll fly.
Fly.